Narendra Modi, Donald Trump bilateral meeting is now underway. Modi meeting Trump at White House. It's the first meeting between the two leaders since US President Donald Trump made his start to the second term. Modi is now meeting Trump at the White House. As far as the delegation talks, which will happen after the conclusion of the meeting between PM Modi and President Trump, there will be a delegation level dialogue that will also take place. External Affairs Minister S. Shankar, who has been seen giving Prime Minister Modi company in other meetings as well, will be a part of that delegation dialogue that will take place after the two world leaders are done with their meeting. At the moment, visuals on your screen of Prime Minister Modi making his way to the White House. He was accorded a guard of honor by the Tri-Services of the United States. There was a bit of a delay with that, but there was nonetheless due protocols that were followed. Remember, this meeting of the two leaders comes at the back of the reciprocal taxation policy or reciprocal tariffs that have been announced by Donald Trump. He didn't have very kind words to say about India. In fact, those are live visuals that we're getting live from the White House. You see Prime Minister Modi sitting right alongside Donald Trump in that meeting that has the world's attention right now. You see international media, the Indian media, everyone there surrounding the two global leaders. And it'll be interesting as to how India now negotiates with Donald Trump, especially after his big announcement and not so kind words to say about India as far as business with India is concerned. But remember, there is one thing to be taken note of. While he may have criticized India and talked about the toughness of doing business with India, he's not criticized PM Modi ever. Will that be something that changes or ends up giving India the edge when India come out of that meeting room? Is something we will have to wait and see. But PM Modi has also over all these years established himself as a tough negotiator. He's up against Donald Trump, who matches him as far as that toughness is concerned. But tariffs definitely will be at the heart of the conversation that is expected to happen between the two world leaders. The first meeting or the first visit from Prime Minister Modi since Donald Trump took oath for the second time as the President of the United States. The two leaders had a very good relationship, as has been seen even when Donald Trump was out of power for the last 4 years. But it's the friendship that the two have that everyone is now banking on. Can India salvage something out of this meeting that has so many stakeholders, that has so much at stake, is what everyone awaits. It's not going to be easy. You're up against Donald Trump, who wants to make America great again. It's the MAGA promise that won him the elections. That is what he is riding on. Everything that you see around in terms of the announcements, in terms of the policies, everything is centered around America. And he wants to talk tough now to his allies as well. Remains confident despite what the economists may have alternately suggested. There are wide reports, in fact, of reciprocal taxation leading to inflation and loss of jobs in America's slowdown as well. But in the longer run, Donald Trump believes this is in the best interest of his country, and the growth will pick up. It will, in fact, going forward, create more jobs. We still don't know as to when these tariffs kick in, but word has it right now that till about the 1st of April, it could take time for the concerned US department to work out the modalities, to figure out the right numbers, because this is going to be reciprocal taxation, as we've been telling you. But to work out the exact number country by country could take the concerned US department some time. And PM Modi now has the expectations of billions of people who are watching him right now here in India in this crucial meeting. What is it in the best interest of India that Prime Minister Modi can get for his countrymen? Latest visuals now on your screen of the two world leaders in the same frame. Prime Minister Modi is now at the White House. He's met Donald Trump, and there you see the two smiling just ahead of this crucial meet that is about to begin between the two leaders. The two share a long bond as well, a strong one also, must I add, and that's the first visual on your screen. Can this friendship, in fact, work in India's favor is what remains to be seen, because as far as Donald Trump's stance towards India is concerned, or doing trade with India is concerned, he's not pleased with the way things have shaped up till now. But can this friendship, can Prime Minister Modi, because of the bond that he has with Donald Trump, we've often seen the two of them be in embrace with each other, share a strong handshake as well every time that they meet, and have been seen backing each other up on social media. They had a telephonic conversation as well in the lead up to Prime Minister Modi's visit to the United States. So it's the relationship between the two that Indians bank on right now, that hopefully works in India's favor, that hopefully Prime Minister Modi can use to India's advantage in this crucial conversation that's about to happen between the two leaders. At the moment, everyone's attention, including several journalists who you see on your screen right now from across news agencies, keeping track of this meeting. It's happening just hours after, so the timing of it is of paramount importance. It is happening just a couple of hours after Donald Trump addressed the media and made that announcement of reciprocal tariffs, including for India. And at that time, he said on a couple of occasions that it's difficult doing trade with India. However, while I say that, while I inform you about that, I must also tell you that we heard from him during the same press conference that the door is still left ajar. So if countries can change their stance towards America, America is willing to adjust the tariffs accordingly. Now, that will have wide-ranging implications, and we'll have to see how that works out between the two parties. But at least as far as the greetings are concerned, as far as the start of the meeting is concerned, it's all smiles right now for both the leaders. Perhaps the first time that the two will be talking tough to each other, both looking at the respective interests of their country. And while we've seen everything go hunky-dory, all smiles in the past, this time though the mood may just be a little different between the two global leaders. But the start is definitely warm. The start is definitely bright, as you can see the two leaders smiling away at the very start.